Up next, the Spurs taking on the Pacers. For San Antonio, a tremendous beginning to their season. They've been gaining momentum with each and every game. Pacers, Spurs, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. And a look at the starters for the Spurs. Inside at the 4 and 5, it's Sochan and Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Lee in at the small forward position. And for Indiana, we've got Pascal Siakam. He's out there with Miles Turner, and it's Halliburton in at the point. We'll be keeping an eye on the front courts in this one. Both teams very skilled at the 4 and the 5, Clark.
And you know what? It's a nice contrast in this age of small ball and positionless basketball. It's good to see the front court players thriving and making it happen.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now Fox. Against Toronto, he was really on his game. Here's Sochan. 6 to shoot. Here's Dimes. And Turner with the block. And they're able to recover.
And good whistle there. Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First team foul.
And the second straight year missing the playoffs for the Pacers, Clark. It seems things may be heading in the right direction, though.
Exactly, B.A. Rick Carlisle led the team to more wins in his second year at the helm than the first season, which is a good sign, and they do have a nice core.
And he makes a first. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Siakam outside. To the left side wing. Buckets. Rebounded by the Spurs. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And he comes up with a bucket.
Woo! His energy is unmatched. And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Here's Nembhard. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Dimes passes to Sochan. It's not going to go for him. Halliburton with some nice D. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. 4-point game. Halliburton against Fox. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Fox.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
Halliburton with a steal. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Buckets. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him. Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio.
Just 1 of 4 from the floor, not the start they were looking for here.
Back come the Spurs in transition.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Siakam, pass to Buckets. Drills it from deep. Buckets has got 5 now.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Right side, Wembanyama. quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Hits the trifecta.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And with this pause, a check on the stats to show you which teams led the league in assists last year. 5th, the Spurs.
Well, I thought this team last season was a team that had some beautiful dimes. I mean, they would spread the floor with their ball movement and spacing and player movement. It was a beautiful thing to watch. Nice passes leading the basket.
Shots good by Buckets.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using it. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Shoots. And it's Fox missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons and blocked shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Dimes following the bucket by the Pacers. Shot clock at 5. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. And Wembanyama gets it to go.
And right away, he's gone to work on the boards, just fighting for every rebound.
Yeah, we call those winning plays, particularly when you're doing it with the kind of effort he does. Those kinds of hustle plays, it'll be interesting to see what he's got left in his tank because he usually makes a bunch of those.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And there's a whistle. That goes on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul. The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Devin Vassell.
Wembanyama, the pass to Sohan. Back to Wembanyama. Pulls it. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
The Pacers have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Halliburton, the pass to Buckets. That 3's off the mark.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, slows down the shooter, and then affect the shot. It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And here are the Pacers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. There's the block. And that'll be Indiana's ball as it goes out of bounds. Pacers able to keep the possession. Pass to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock.
And this is Vassell's calling card, suffocating defense.
Nice D from Vassell.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Three-pointer, Fox sends it home from three-point land.
So hard to challenge these shots, I mean, especially against the better shooters.
Halliburton, the pass to DeMarc. Can they get it? And the basket is good.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Wembanyama, pass to Lee. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Out of the gate, some guys tend to start strong, Grant. Others take a little time to warm up. Which group did you align with?
Yeah, good question, B.A. You know, I always liked to start the season strong. And a lot of it goes into your preparation. What are you doing in the off-season? Are you ready when we get into training camp, the preseason? You know, all of that building to opening night and really establishing yourself within the team and also throughout the league right from the gates.
He's perfect from the line this time.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Over Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Now here's Vassell. Not a lot of room. Stolen by Siakam. Inside, Turner. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
This your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And points off the break, and they finished top 10 in assists. No surprise given their emphasis on ball movement.
And with that #1 rank in fast break points, this was a team that played with urgency. They used their speed every chance they got. They loved to push it. Pass to Halliburton. Over Fox. And the basket by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his second bucket on the night.
Halliburton's length really an asset on that play.
Here's Sohan. He's covered by Siakam. Vassell outside. The offensive rebound. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
Take a break.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
The first one falls.
They're shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
And so he hits both. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They lead by 4. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
I found it was an interesting game. Anything they couldn't get from their starters, they got from their reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Here's Halliburton. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Turner. Here's Buckets. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nembhard. Rebounded by the Spurs. Sohan's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Fox, that's good.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Getting good positioning close to the basket.
Out to the wing. Siakam, left side. 2 points. That one goes. San Antonio's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Fox. And the layup is good off the glass. Fox has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Now here's Halliburton. Really played well against Charlotte in his last game. Turner in the high post. Pass to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Over Fox. Misses off the left iron.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass. Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Pass to Lee for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Halliburton looking for an opening. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Halliburton was hungry for that hoop, taking the ball right to the rack and drawing the foul.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
At the 2023 three-point contest, Tyrese Halliburton made an impressive showing, Greg.
You know, he did, B.A., but sadly he wasn't able to win the contest. But he did manage to tie the record for most points in a round. So his efficiency can't be questioned. It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Oh, there's the alley! Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Sweet dime that time from Halliburton. This combo guard has really impressive floor awareness, folks.
Pass to Sohan.
In the first 2 minutes.
And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think he has to play more conservative from this point on. I mean, that's 2 fouls already.
And the Pacers making a change here. Bryant's checked in. Here's Paul. Vassell outside. Fox left side. 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points. Number 5, the Spurs.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Falls for Vassell.
And talk about a guy who just keeps getting better and better and better. Vassell is one of the more complete players in this game.
And he makes both free throws.
And you have to be impressed how they're getting to the free throw line and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 7. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
And we know it's still early, but they're getting destroyed on the boards.
Well, they've got to take a stand and commit to controlling their defensive backcourt. These second chance buckets are killing them.
And the basket by Siakam.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now here's Paul. No made baskets yet. Out to Fox. From downtown. The putback.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Halliburton against Paul. Pass to Buckets. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Buckets has got 13.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
And it's Fox missing. Indiana's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Buckets. He's covered by Fox. And that one's good. And it's now only a 5-point San Antonio lead.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ball passes to Sohan. Shoots over Siakam. And he sinks the 11-footer.
You know, that CP3 has always got his head up. I mean, he's always eager to find the open guy.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Spurs out in front, up by 7. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And so it's Indiana with it. They trail by 7. They'll face the Jazz after this game. That'll be at home, and they'll be nearing the end of their 5-game homestand. On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Then there's Chris Paul, and it's Lee in at the 4. Now here's Vassell. His last outing, he had 18 points. The rebound by Turner. Here's Halliburton. And there's the rejection. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
It just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Halliburton with the ball. Three-pointer. Oh, yes, sir. Halliburton from deep.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you ask Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Here's Lee. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
Assist from
Lee's got 13.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Turner. And a miss there on the triple. San Antonio's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Down low, Paul. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And now a 10-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Driving inside. Here's Nesmith. Blocked! Halliburton against Paul. Pass to Lee. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Siakam. A 20-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
And on top of everything else, he did a great job of helping control the boards at both ends. He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. 5th, Miles Turner.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Here's Nembhard, covered by Johnson. It's deflected.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Lee, the pass to Bassey. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Lee misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Finished off the break.
The assist.
Paul's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Never surprising to see Chris Paul start the break now. But as we see right there, he's just as good at finishing.
Takes it inside. Here's Nembhard. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. San Antonio's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Vassell's shot is good.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Vassell. Kicks it out to Siakam. Pulls it from the top of the key. Kept alive. Turner lays it up and banks it in. Turner's gotten his first basket of the night.
That's all about the ticker for Turner. Big heart, a real juggernaut on the boards who uses those long arms exceedingly well to get second chance opportunity.
And he gets it back. Lee on the wing.
Come get it, come get it.
Pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Paul looking over the floor. Johnson passes to Bassey. And finally they hit one. And the Spurs lead by 16.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Nembhard. 11 points for him last game against Charlotte.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long.
A moment here to see the numbers for Tyrese Halliburton.
First team foul.
We've had some all-time great players chosen outside the lottery, Clark.
Johnson.
Who do you think is the biggest draft day steal?
You know, Giannis and Kawhi Leonard were each taken at 15. But, man, it's hard to not put Jokic at the top of this list. He was drafted as the 41st pick in his draft year.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. 17-point game. And Nesmith gets it to go.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Pass to Lee, to the inside. Here's Bassey. Turner covers. Here's Vassell. And Turner with the block.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
From 12 feet. And then Turner with the dunk.
High value assist there. Finding him inside for the finish.
On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 15-6 run. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
to rebounding, they were in the top half of the league. They refused to be outworked, never afraid to make it a physical battle.
And you look at their assist, top 5 in the league, specifically because of how committed they were to moving the ball and making sure they got great looks. Here's Dimes. A 14-point game for him in the win against Toronto. Lee on the wing. Shoots over Halliburton. And the basket by Lee. Lee's got 19 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Johnson, coming off a 16-point game against Toronto. Here's Buckets, covered by Johnson. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Sohan's checked in for Bassie. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Spurs have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Pass to Lee. Lets it fly from 18. And the jumper is good. Lee's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Now here's Halliburton. Tightly guarded.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
At the line, for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
They've scored really well this quarter. Keep it up, and they'll find themselves right back in it.
De'Aaron Fox has checked in for San Antonio. Hits both from the stripe.
You love the seemingly endless energy that Halliburton gives his team. Always pushing himself to deliver his best effort on every play, every day.
And they'll keep possession. And there it is for him. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Down by 15. There's the triple. Oh! Tight 3 from Halliburton.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Sohan. He's covered by Siakam. Sohan, the pass to Johnson. Here's Sohan. Over Siakam. Excellent D there from Siakam.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. And always interesting to look back at last season. These were the NBA's best transition teams. Number 1, the Pacers.
If this team had a chance to push it last season, they did. The best fast break team in the league.
Fox finds Johnson. Here's Sohan. He's covered by Siakam. Right through the D for the layup. And the Spurs lead by 14. Indiana has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. For the finish. And it's Fox with the jam.
Yeah, excellent work in transition from Fox. Pushing the pace and supporting the fast break.
Fox against Halliburton. Fires the 3. Nails it from 3. Halliburton's got 11 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Change here. Lee's checked in. Fox feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Halliburton. And it's Fox missing.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jump into a tough one.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Halliburton against Fox. It's stolen by Wembanyama. And he drives in, shoots over Halliburton. They get it again. Sohan, the pass to Wembanyama. And he's headed to the line for two. He gets the whistle there. And Indiana gets called to the foul.
Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Wembanyama.
Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. 15-point game. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Devin Vassell's game is more varied than he's given credit for. He said, quote, when I first got drafted, 3-and-D was the label, but I'm more than that. I excel at all three levels. People throw labels around, and it's fine with me. At the end of the day, I just try and hoop and prove people wrong. Brian?
That's all it takes. He's a man on a mission. Thanks, Allie.
Halliburton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Halliburton.
It's clear. Here in the second period, he's made a concerted effort to attack and get himself to the line.
Here's Fox. Oh, and Turner with a block. They retain possession. Indiana has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. There's a minute 26 left in the half. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries. Here's Dimes. No points so far. Going inside. Pass to Lee. Here's Sohan. 5 to shoot. Wembanyama. Great positioning on the putback. Wembanyama's got 25 points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Here's Buckets. He had 28 points in the win against Charlotte.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Here's Dimes. 11-point game. Pass to Lee. Shoots over Neesmith. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Lee's got 12 points now in the quarter.
This is where he's so effective, attacking in the lane.
Siakam outside. Inside. Here's Turner. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Siakam's got his 5th assist in this one.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Now here's Fox. Here's Lee. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Spurs head coach Greg Popovich. Coach, how do you get this team playing so efficiently at the offensive end?
I beg my butt off constantly. It's embarrassing.
At least the begging's paying off, though. Good luck in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the NBA on 2K Sports, and let's talk the first half. It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They lead by 11. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half and try to
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
They got hammered. I mean hammered on the board. That tells a lot about this game. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice hasn't been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Victor Wembanyama really making a difference here.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton, and it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
And he gets it to go.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. And the basket by Lee.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Now here's Halliburton. Over Fox. Halliburton misses.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night. A hand in your face on every jumper.
So it's the Pacers now. The Spurs making their last shot. Pass to Turner. The three. On target from range. Turner's got 9.
Yeah, I love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Here's Dimes. Still without a bucket. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Indiana Pacers. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Damian Lillard and the Milwaukee Bucks. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Down by 12. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Right wing. Here's Dimes. Just 5 on the clock. The 3 ball. The rebound by Turner.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Here's Nembhard. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one. High post Siakam. He has 6. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Down low. Here's Sohan. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Give him 8 points now.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Buckets passes to Turner. Halliburton against Fox. Pass to Siakam. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nembhard. Steps back and shoots. That one a little long.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's Dimes. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds now. Fires from 14. Deflected. Here's the break. Here's Wembanyama. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Siakam, right side. Sochan with a rebound. Sochan's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Dimes. And he banks in the layup. Dimes has got his first points of the night.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Halliburton for 3. The shot that time not on target. Good work defensively by Fox.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Indiana's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Fox against Halliburton. Here's Nembhard. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
You hate to pile on, but his poor shooting night has really hurt the team. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's Halliburton. He's got 26.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Fox against Halliburton. Tries to break his ice. And Fox with the lay-in. Fox has got 13 now.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
You know, Grant, looking back to the Spurs' tough last season, free throw shooting was something they pointed to.
You know, BA, it's something they have to correct. They didn't get to the line enough, and their percentage wasn't good when they did. And, of course, that's a bad combination.
Now here's Fox. He's got 13. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. Fox against Halliburton. Here's the floater. Pass to Siakam. Blocked! Here's Dimes. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. Dimes has gotten his second bucket. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for San Antonio.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Nembhard. 6 points for him. On the take. They grab their own miss. And the whistle blows. He's fouled on a shot that misses, not by much. 2 free throws for him now.
And Turner's length causes defenses all kinds of problems. I mean, he really uses that length extremely well to draw fouls.
2 shots.
And that one falls for Turner. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
And the Pacers making a change here. Toppin's checked in. And San Antonio with a change here, too. Paul's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Yeah, you know, he's become a solid big man in this league. Miles Turner understands his role and is starring in it. And does a really good job, I think, playing to his strengths.
Now here's Paul. Shoots over Halliburton. Paul can't get it to go.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
On defense, the Spurs. And here's Wembanyama. Give him 31 now. Here's Sohan, guarded by Toppin. That one falls. Sohan's got 12 points in the game.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Pass to Turner. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Spurs. Lee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Let's go with a 3. The Spurs rebound. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. With some arc. The rebound by Turner.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Haliburton against Paul. Pass to Buckets. Shot clock at 5. And here's Toppin. All sorts of time. Hauled in by Paul. Paul's got 4 rebounds now. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be. But so far, that's not been the case.
Here's Sohan. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. He's got 16.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Here's Nembhard. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Paul. Haliburton on the wing. Nails the baby hook. Haliburton's got 6 points in the quarter.
That shot by Haliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Here for the Pacers. Bryant, he's checked in for Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nembhard. And it's McConnell in for Tyrese Haliburton. Now Fox. He's got 13. Outside Wembanyama. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Pass to Toppin. Now here's Mathurin from outside the arc. San Antonio with a rebound. Fox has got his 4th rebound in this one. Mathurin against Johnson. Fades. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. A minute 37 left in the 3rd quarter. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Really impressive make right there. Great concentration from Benedict Mathurin.
Fox with the ball. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside Barnes. Fox against McConnell. Fox, the pass to Barnes. Just 3 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Indiana's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. McConnell against Fox. He blocks it again.
Swatting shots away with ferocity.
He is not messing around in this one. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. The 3 from Barnes. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist in this one. McConnell outside. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Fox. He's got 13. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Fox has got 15.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Here's Buckets, covered by Johnson. Here's Buckets, goes up at the stripe. No luck on that one. Good if it goes. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's San Antonio. A huge 24-point lead for them. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Back after this. Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team to be more physical and aggressive.
Yeah, it's something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough out there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the 4th quarter. Johnson is at the 3 with Sohan down at the 4. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Dimes in at the 2. Now here's Siakam. Looking to get it going. And it's good on the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
McConnell against Fox. Shoots over McConnell. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Buckets. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. That's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. The pull-up J, rejected by Siakam. To the middle. Here's Mathurin. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time.
Flexing plenty of muscle on that finish. Mathurin, tough to contain.
Fox outside. Shoots over McConnell. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 6th rebound on the night. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Pass to Bryant. The 3 is up. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Knocks down the triple. Wembanyama's got 5 points in the quarter.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Now here's McConnell. Lets it go from 14. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
As a defender, he's going to just be a bothersome, worrisome guy, making you miserable all night, a hand in your face on every jumper.
The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Mathurin Chalk up 2 there.
No hold back in Mathers. He just goes right at him.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And per the most recent CBA, players now get to share in the league's licensing revenue.
Yeah, you know, without superstar players, the league wouldn't make as much in licensing. I was glad to see the two sides come together on this issue. It's a delicate one, but I think they landed in a good spot.
Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. And it's Nesmith in for Mathurin. Spurs shooting it at 52%. Pass to Lee. Here's Sohan. Turner covers. Sohan, the pass to Paul. Here's Lee. 6 to shoot. Over Toppin. Here's Sohan. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Yeah, you know, we've seen a much different version of him in this half, guys. He's been sharper, more focused, and more assertive.
Now here's McConnell. And such great talent in the league, Clark. But the All-Star game last season, not the most competitive. Does that need solving?
It certainly needs attention because the game has dwindled from anything near competitive for a decade or more. I've not been a fan of it because it's basically turned into a glorified layup line. And I don't think that reflects well on the game. I know the fans enjoy the engagement and the weekend, but the game itself needs retooling in a big way, in my opinion.
Here's McConnell. The Spurs making their last shot. And it's Lee with the rebound. Lee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Vassell. Back to Paul. He takes it in. Lee on the wing. No good on the 3.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. You know, Clark, year to year, we've seen some encouraging growth from Aaron Nesmith.
I agree. I mean, he's been developing his game, working on it, expanding it. You know, young guys have so much to learn when they enter the league, and he's clearly putting in the work, and it's paying off for him.
Victor Wembanyama's checked in for San Antonio. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Chris Paul.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Well, it's not hard to get excited about what Wembanyama could potentially bring to the league, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, possibly some of the biggest hype we've seen, B.A. Unreal ball skills at 7'4", and he's got that drive to be the greatest.
Here's Sohan. Three-pointer, no good. Here's Buckets. He's guarded by Vassell. Here's Buckets. Counted from distance. Buckets has got 27.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Fox misses from close range.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And the ball out of play. The Spurs will have it.
It's one thing to get outplayed, but when you're giving away possessions like this, it makes it even more tough.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. And it's Miles Turner with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Grant, you look at the league's basketball-related income. The players and owners split it about 50-50.
You know, BA, that's why they call it a partnership. You talk about a shared interest. The NBA has really become a leader by example in all of professional sports.
Wembanyama, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's McConnell. Pass to Turner. Here's Toppin. Rebound San Antonio. Here's Sohan. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. It's on T.J. McConnell.
2 shots. Second team foul. 2. Shooting for San Antonio, Sohan. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Graham.
Well, BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best.
Foul. Second team foul.
Well, San Antonio's shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. Pass to Lee. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight. The Pacers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Up top, McConnell. Tipped, and they get it back. Here's Lee. Nice shot from the wing. Lee's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
That really has been the difference. I mean, they've been the better team in transition.
Now here's McConnell. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And so it's Indiana with it. Buckets passes to Halliburton. With a step back. Here's Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Turner doing a nice job setting himself up for a shot off that pick and roll.
Halliburton against Fox. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. Halliburton with some nice D. Pass to Buckets. Here's Nembhard. Powered down after the assist. Led him to the lane.
Need to do more than that to keep him from getting the ball in the post.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
And it's Fox penetrating. Can't hit from in close.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Scoring in the NBA is the highest it's been in over 50 years, Clark. You think it's time for some rule changes to help the defense?
You know, I'm not sure where you would go in that regard because every rule change, for the most part, has certainly tilted towards the offense recently. And I don't necessarily have a problem with that. The NBA has made it clear that entertainment is a core pillar, and appeasing and appealing to their fans is a huge driver, and that means more offense as opposed to more defense.
Now here's Turner. Tried to fade back there, but it's off the mark. Here's Sohan. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got his 5th assist in this one. The Pacers have gone 7 for 15 in the 4th. Here's Nembhard. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
One shot.
San Antonio has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Here's Dimes. Fires for 3. Lee misses. Here's Nembhard. Oh, you look at the size of the contracts now. Clark, you wish you could still lace them up?
Hey, it's all relative, BA. Guys that played way before me probably felt the same way about the money we were making in the mid-'80s. So it's relative, but it is quite astronomical. But it is a function of TV contract revenue and also merchandising and other income from ticket sales and the like, and that number is humongous, and the players deserve a significant portion of that, and that's why the math, as crazy as it looks, still works. Got to be impressed with Halliburton's defensive instincts there. I mean, able to come away with the rejection. You don't see guards do that a lot.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Tries a 10-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Well, the Pacers shooting 41% in this game. Here's Siakam. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
Here's Dimes.
2 minutes.
And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Halliburton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. We've got 1:48 left to play in the 4th quarter. Pass to Siakam. 5 on the clock. And he drops that one in.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
And the Spurs shooting only 29% since the 4th quarter began. Here's Dimes. Driving to the basket. Here's Sohan. Lee, the pass to Sohan. To stop the drought. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Sohan's got 24.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Spurs.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Victor Wembanyama.
He played big all night, relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
And Fox has a lot of game. I mean, really good at distributing the ball, getting into the lane, and getting his guys involved.
Shooting for San Antonio, De'Aaron Fox, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one's no good. And so it's Siakam with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. Here's Halliburton. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Halliburton's got 30.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Here's Dimes. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.